Okay, so like before I get into anything, I'm having a huge issue with talking at the moment, so I'm so sorry if my words come out like sounding like AI. Hello. Oh god, I can't be bothered editing. Hi, I'm Senna, and I wanted to talk a bit about the fact that you're okay to write, draw, and create whatever you want. I will leave a link to a video that goes deeper into the topics in the description. It's by Ponder Sprocket, no shit, because Ponder is like fucking queen. I recommend it greatly as it helped me just feel so much better about my art and writing. Your characters are allowed to be horrible people and still have humanization to them. And your characters are allowed to be good people who've done bad things. Or the opposite. Fiction and art exists for a reason, to elicit an emotional response from the audience, or just for your own enjoyment. But like, be that emotional response enjoyment or unease or both, or like any other kind of emotion, who really cares? And if what you create gives you enjoyment or some level of comfort, who's to stop you? If you want to write about a horrible alcoholic teenager who eventually finds a nicer group of friends who help them get out of it and get better, who's to stop you? Did that teenager do some fucked up shit? Yes. Does them getting better and changing as a person nullify those horrible things? No. Obviously. They still changed and should be treated as such, but the people they did those horrible things to aren't inclined to stay and deal with them or even help them get better for that matter. Morality isn't legality, and legality isn't morality. So if you see something that you deem morally gross but isn't illegal, it doesn't mean you can do illegal shit back to the person who created the thing you deem morally gross. Doxing is a criminal offense, and harassment and stalking and threatening people are criminal offenses. Writing about a guy who bullied someone and eventually getting with that someone he bullied, that isn't illegal. Like, quit it. Just block and mute the stuff you find morally upsetting. Enemies to lovers is a well-loved trope for a reason. We're human, for fuck's sake. Well, I mean, I'm not. I'm a cute little catboy, but you know what I mean. And no, I'm not defending abusers in the way that you'll probably want to claim that I am. I'm defending people who have been abusers in the past but have since changed to be better people. And I'm mostly defending fictional abusers, not real ones. I think exploring how a horrible person can develop into a better person is insanely important, especially in today's internet society. If you did something morally upsetting, well, you deserve to be cancelled and doxxed. I'm absolutely sick and tired of the idea that someone did something bad, they deserve to be permanently viewed as a horrible person. Everyone does dumb shit, especially teenagers, me included. Not everyone has the same moral views. In all honesty, as long as you don't condone your character's horrible actions, who the fuck cares? Adding on to this is off script now. But like, if your character's if you see somebody who has a character that is like a murderer, you're not gonna go and like claim that they're committing murders in real life. So why are we like upholding that to like? Why are we holding that shit to the same like level as characters who are abusers or manipulative? Like why are we equating that? Like Like, if a character does, like, other illegal shit, like, I don't know, drugs, like, are we really going to assume that, like, the person in real life is doing drugs? Unless, like, they say that they are. I don't really care. I really couldn't care less if they were. But, like, who... Like, why have we decided that, like, as a community, like, art community, that anybody who draws something other than something cutesy and cartoony with just like a character stood in the same pose smiling with like no scars, no like issues or anything is like horrible. Like, I don't care if a character has scars or fresh cuts or bruises or whatever. Like, why are we equating like something that somebody writes to how they are in real life? Somebody who writes murder novels, like murder mystery novels, do you really think that they committed murders in like real life? No. Oh, but like they're romanticizing it, so it's worse. Okay, and that word is so fucking overused at this point. Same with the word problematic. I hate the word problematic so much. Like, just say what they're doing wrong. Don't just say that they're problematic. So fucking... such a huge umbrella term to the point where, like, I've seen, like, actual fucking pedophiles be put under the problematic label next to somebody who just, like, draws their characters with self-harm scars. It's fucking mental. Back on topic. No one but yourself should be allowed to tell you what to do. Like, set the law, I guess, but tread lightly around the law, but there aren't exactly many laws stopping you from creating fiction, if any at all. It's fiction for a reason. Should you take criticism on your work, though? Like, only if you want to. Only if you're asking for criticism. I'm so sick of unsolicited criticism, and criticism that is basically, like, blatantly unhelpful or insults hidden behind the criticism label. People are horrible on the internet, and I'm not going to justify them. If someone starts being an arse in your comments, DMs, etc., like, just don't engage. Just like block. Engaging with them only feeds into their bullshit. Now you're probably thinking, but Senna, they take blocking as a win. If they think a blocked user screen is a win, then they need to find better joys in life. Maybe eat a bag of Doritos or something and find the joy in their consistently cheese-stained grubby little hands. Like, you know, touch grass or something. It shouldn't concern you after you've blocked them. Don't let it get to you. I know it's insanely hard to get those type of people to leave your head. Like, I've dealt with it myself, surprisingly. But like, if you need to take a break from social media, take it. Let no one stop you. If you can go outside, please do. Take a nice stroll through the park or something just to clear your mind of internet trolls for a bit. And if you can't go outside, try putting on like your favorite show or a new show. Anything that you might like make you feel better, just go ahead and do it. Like, the internet is so horrible at the moment, especially to artists that like engage in more darker topics. It's insanely mental. Like how it's mostly young artists too that people target, like, and they don't like educate them in like a normal way, like saying like, hey, do you know that you're doing this wrong? They just immediately make a call out. They don't think about their own actions at all. And they don't think about like how others could perceive actions. And this script was so short, but like I still have like 3 minutes on the like clock, so I'm probably gonna end up having to cut this down after I finish reading this because I literally only have 2 lines left. But going deeper into it, you can create gore art, you can create like anything you fucking want, provided like the law is okay with it. Like, I don't want to see no fucking like incest or pedophilic bullshit. This is like aimed at the people like that want to create like character, like in-depth character arcs about like abuse and like shit like that. Like, I mean, I'm not condoning like abuse or like incest or pedophilic bullshit, but what I am saying is that you should be allowed to write that if it's like important for a character. Like, the story arcs, whatever, I don't care. Go ahead. It's like, as long as it's dealt with like care, I have no issues with it at all, and I think we should be exploring more like characters like that, because like the more representation that there is, like the more characters that are horrible people doing horrible things, people are more likely to realize that within their own lives, that they're being hurt by someone, especially if it's like victim focused. Like, I don't care that a character's a horrible person. What I do care about though is that like that they exist, and that somebody who is in like a horrible situation can see that and go, oh, this is what it's like for me currently in my actual life, and this is bad. The author says that this is bad, so I should get help. But that's just me going on a tangent. Please take care of yourselves and keep creating what you want to create and love to create. That's all for now. This was the autistic rambles of a catboy. Keep yourselves healthy, besties, and remember that block button exists for a reason.